What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with JeramieLu Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are in my kitchen. I'm about to have some breakfast, get ready for a full day of shooting, but I need to film this video. Guys, it is the end of wedding season. We're coming towards the end. I have 2 more weddings left, and I'm starting to get those emails and messages from photographers who are struggling, who are not in the, let's say, same boat as me, where they have clients kind of coming in. And I've got this 3 times in the last 2 weeks. A question of, hey, Jeramie, I am struggling. How do I get people to actually pay me or seek me out for photography? So I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips right now on things that I do that maybe you can do, and hopefully it'll help you out. So let's talk about that right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Again, I'm Jeramie with JeramieLu Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you in any way, give it a thumbs up and then click that bell for notifications. It just tells you every time I come on. Guys, so this is an ongoing thing. I'm an entrepreneur. I own my own business. I always have, whether it's photography or massage therapy or anything that I've done, I've always put myself out there to be the best earner, the best worker that I possibly can. And you have to be in that mindset in order for this to work, self-employment with photography. So I will kind of preface and say, you are either an employee or an employer. If you're an employee, that's totally fine. You just are more of the, what do I need to do to get through the day? Tell me and I'll do the best that I can for your business. Whereas an entrepreneur or an employer is like, I am for myself, anything that fails is my fault. If I do great, it's my fault, and so forth. So we're gonna do everything that we can. And usually entrepreneurs, self-employment, have more on the line than an employee, because an employee can go anywhere. The cool thing is an employer can always become an employee later on if it doesn't work out. So it's kind of worth the risk in my, what I think. I think it's worth the risk, okay? So guys, I will tell you this, before I give you the 5, you have to go out there. People are not going to come to you. Do not expect people to come to you. And all these messages I'm getting is, Jeramie, how do I get people to come to me? And that's not how it works. You need to put your seeds out there. You need to bury those seeds. Those trees are going to grow, and then they're going to come to you later on. So I am constantly promoting myself, constantly getting myself out there so that I have work 2-3 years from now. It's not just, oh my God, I realize next week I don't have anything. What do I do? You know, so you can't have those freak out moments. It's a constant revolution of things. And these are 5 things that I do to ensure that I have a future in this career. So number 1, this is no particular order. Number 1, join groups. This is simple, guys. And if we're thinking social media, if we're thinking real life groups, you have BNI groups, you have Facebook groups, whether it's in your area, nationwide. I would recommend the smaller the better, the more niche the better, or any of those wedding, engagement, vendor type groups. We have a few here that I'm part of. I'm a part of a bunch of Facebook groups. I have a couple that I've created. And the point of this not is to sell yourself or sell your business. You're not saying, hey guys, I'm a photographer. If you need anybody, come and hire me. Even though that's what I see a lot of people do. It's more of, hey guys, I'm Jeramie. I'm an amazing person. I'm also a photographer. I'm a father. I love what I do. I love your work. I love your work. I love your work. You do a great job. That's it. And what happens is when these people start to recognize you as a person, as a legit human being, they will refer you naturally. When people say, do you know a photographer? Oh my God, JeramieLu. It kind of rolls off their tongue on who they need. I want you to remember that you are not selling yourself as a photographer. You're selling yourself as a person. If you are a crappy person in general, you can't make friends, you're just not gonna make it. If you're a mediocre photographer, I've always joked that like I'm a great person, I have a great personality, and I'm an okay photographer. Yes, I feel like I have great work, but we're always an artist, we're always struggling, and we're always talking about it. So joining groups, number 1. Number 2, super simple. I actually don't do this every year, so this is kind of a tip that I give out to everybody. Every so often, once a year, twice a year, I feel like my business is failing. I feel like I'm not getting any more work, and that's just my feeling, because you go from such a busy time in wedding season or commercial season or portrait season to like having 2 weeks off, and you're like, what is happening? And it's just a natural nature of our business. Mini sessions. Number 2 is mini sessions, guys. What mini sessions are, they are quick, exciting little setup shoots that you can bring people into all at once. They can pay you a whole bunch of money, they get something out of it, and it suffices a lot of your potential clients from getting in. I use it a little differently. I completely book out my weekends from October until like mid-December for family portraits. Like if you don't get at me but by September, you can't get in for a weekend. And I know a lot of people are just weekends, even though they can take their kids out of school and come and hang out with me, whatever. I know a lot of people are on the weekends, so what I try to do to suffice, and I always decide this very late, is I set up a mini shoot where it's like a day, like maybe on like a Friday from like 12 to 6, where it's 30-minute sessions, it's $250, they get 30 minutes with me, they get 10 digital images after, and then they can have those images and it fills their holiday need. But mini sessions are a great way for you to use your clients to promote you on social media and get a bunch of people in all at once. Suffices, it feels like you're getting clients and people are coming to you. Number 3, free sessions. Now, if you guys follow my channel, you know that I hate the word free. I always use the word gifted. I gift you something. If you are looking for people to come your way and you are not booking the style of shoot that you want, say that you are a newborn photographer, but you're only booking family sessions, you're only booking boudoir for some reason, you're only booking weddings, but you want to do more newborn, I highly recommend gifting sessions. Now, of course, that's not bringing you money, the session itself, but when you gift that session, you make a deal with the person coming in. I need you to help promote me. I need to use these for promotion. And now you have fresh images to push out there to promote. People are not going to hire you if they don't know what you can do. Show them what you can do, and they will hire you. Number 4. This may have been the biggest struggle of my career when I first started. If you follow my channel, you know that photographers were not nice to me when I first started, and I kind of hated the industry, but I loved shooting. Now I've completely changed. Networking with photographers is number 4. Find some photographer homies in there. Guys, now this is tough because not every photographer, again, they're people. Not every photographer is going to want to talk to you. You're not going to mesh well with every photographer. But if you can find a group of photographers within a group of photographers, I highly recommend finding them, hanging out with them, having coffee with them, setting up weekly meetings or dates or something, and just hanging out with photographers. They have a lot of knowledge, a lot of meshing qualities that you can put into your business. Also, if they have something that they can't do, they're most likely going to refer you out. But having that community, that little office setting with like-minded people is actually really good for you. So find other friends, be a homie, find photographers, be somebody that photographers want to come out to. Remember, it's a trade with give and take. So if you go to these and hang out with people, make sure that you're providing them something rather than just asking questions. I'm at the point in my career now, which I don't even know if I put that off, but I get asked a lot of questions and I don't get to ask a lot of questions, and I'm okay with it for now, but sometimes that's the thing that irks me about it, because I'll ask somebody a question and they just won't have an answer or won't respond, or, you know, it's usually social media or something quick. But network with other photographers. And the last tip I can give you guys for an outstanding, long-term, going career to get clients to you: network with businesses. So these aren't photographers, these are businesses, gyms, clothing stores, pottery places. Any place that has people coming in, you need to find a way to network with them. Sue Bryce had a really good thing that she did when she first started, where she provided a gift with purchase. Basically, people would come into the store, they would spend $100, but if they spend $150, they get a little card that says you get a free portrait session with Sue Bryce. Sue Bryce would provide these portrait cards to these businesses, and they would hand them out if they spent a certain amount. You know, when you go to Macy's and you buy cologne, but if you buy the package of cologne with like the 3 little tiers, they'll give you a free bag. That's the incentive. Become the incentive. So if you can find businesses that will help refer you and give them a free way to promote you, oh my God, it works so well. I network with so many businesses via commercial work, via magazine shoots that I do, that it's a natural thing that happens. I refer them out, whether I tag them on social media or, hey, go check out this place, tell them Jeramie sent you, blah, blah, blah. And it's not a kickback, but I want them to know that I appreciate them and I care about them and I want people to go and see them. In turn, they do the same thing for me. If you can get a gym to talk about you, every single person that goes into that gym will be able to hear your name on the way out. Or if they allow you to provide cards or put up a flyer, or put up a poster or something. Network with businesses, use them to your benefit, and then actually use them. There's nothing worse than walking into a store that sells clothes and asking them to promote you but not buying anything. So I have a ton of local brands that promote me and that I wear because I do like their style, but I also want to show them that I care. So there was 5. We have 5 things that you can do. Hopefully this video is not too long. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you do these already? Is this something that you haven't heard before? These are literally the 5 basics for me. There's a lot more that we can get into, and I'm happy to get into more. But like, these are the 5 that you should be doing on a daily basis just to get going. And you can get started right now. Just do some Google searching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. I will talk to you later. Bye.